What's up, YouTube? JTwoH back here for another video. And it's finally WrestleMania weekend. I cannot tell you how excited I am about this. I'm watching some of the Hall of Fame pre-show right now, retaping this video. I taped it last night, and I didn't have much room on the old phone. So I had to, and I uploaded really shitty quality, like 240, 180. So I just deleted it, and I'm going to re-upload it now that I cleared off some space on my phone. But this is going to be my WrestleMania collection. It's not really a WrestleMania DVD collection because there's other things besides DVDs in there. So, but we'll get it started. Right here is the first. Ooh, sorry about that. WrestleMania I ever owned. 17. Now this is a VHS tape. Not in the best shape. Obviously, I got a second hand too. It's I bought it from a family video when they were transferring from VHSs to DVDs. But I bought it. It's been loved. I think I've watched it on VHS 4, 5, 6, 12 times. My favorite WrestleMania by far. WrestleMania X7. We'll move it along with the DVD version of WrestleMania X7. It's very hard to find, and if it's not hard to find, it's very expensive to find. Online, out of print, yada yada. But to me, it's worth it. It's the best WrestleMania, I think. It's the best WrestleMania, but for me, it's my second favorite. You'll see my first favorite, and you'll know the reason here in a minute. But match quality wise, the whole in this show is better than mine. I just like mine for several different reasons. But WrestleMania X7 DVD, 2-disc set there. Moving along to WrestleMania 18 on DVD. Now, I don't know if this one's harder to find, but I actually just bought this year. And I actually didn't get a chance to watch it with watching all the new ones. But I mean, the whole point is you can watch it endlessly. So, picked up WrestleMania 18, I think, for like $19 or something. I couldn't tell you. So, WrestleMania X8, WrestleMania X7, WrestleMania 19. Really digged this WrestleMania, but the only thing is, it's got the worst spine of any WrestleMania because of the 2003. Don't get me wrong, the 2003 in DVDs is amazing. That whole collection, which I have, but on its own, it's just so plain, man. This is the first WrestleMania I remember watching all the way through. My dad saw it at a buddy's house, and he kept the tape from his friend, and he let me watch it that following weekend. I remember sitting down in the basement and watching all of this, and it was cool. WrestleMania 20. Well, this is the first WrestleMania I ever owned. And this is the original, super hard, goofy-shaped plastic. Now, with this DVD, I've actually had to... This is the original set I owned. So, I mean, it's been loved. But I actually rebought the slim case of this and switched out the discs. Because my discs they'd seen better days, man. They needed to be replaced. But WrestleMania 20. It's probably my third favorite WrestleMania now that I think about it. Right below 17. So, moving on, we got a sealed copy of WrestleMania 21. Now, I just bought at a Walmart or an FYE John Cena Word Life. And it came with this, and both of them combined were $5. They came side by side. But my WrestleMania 21 was the same as my WrestleMania 20. I just needed to buy a new copy. The discs the discs for this one were especially bad. I had done one of the home disc cleaners and just completely fucked it up, and so I bought it for $5, and I haven't rewatched it yet. And this was the first WrestleMania I ever watched live. I watched this one at my buddy's house. This was 2005. I would have been 11. And I stayed the night. My mom let me stay over, even though it was a school night and whatever. So, no, actually, WrestleMania 21. My parents let me buy the pay-per-view, so I had it at my house for WrestleMania 21. Because my grades were so good, they let me buy the pay-per-view. So, Good memories, man. WrestleMania is such a fun time. WrestleMania 22 from Chicago. I watched this one live at my buddy's. You know, like I just said. This was the one I stayed at my buddy's house. I would have been 12, though, not 11. Sorry. And then moving it along here to WrestleMania 23. Now, this one is my favorite WrestleMania. Not because of the card. I bet you 17 beats this one, but because this was the WrestleMania I went to in Ford Field. And I got the tin, and I'll show you some crazy shit right here. This is how fucking just balls out nuts I am into wrestling. In there is the ticket. I'm definitely keeping this. And there's also the receipt from when I bought the DVD and the ticket from when I went. So, and I still have the program and all the other t-shirts and shit I bought from this. My favorite WrestleMania by far. It's so nostalgic. And hey, look, President of the United States. So WrestleMania 23 is my favorite WrestleMania. And then we, you followed up with a good one, WrestleMania 24. It was, I mean, not as good as 23, but again, I digged it. It was on the streak right before 27 of like good WrestleManias. I don't mean that there are that many goods, but like good WrestleMania. WrestleMania 25. Now this is my unopened version that I got from the Wrestling Superstore unboxing that I haven't sold yet. So if you want a copy of this, just go ahead and direct message me or comment, whatever, and I'll sell it to you. But my copy is opened, but this one just looks better, unsealed or sealed. Comes with the mini book and everything. It's got the amazing Shawn Michaels Undertaker match. So even though it's not the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania, but we all know that. Now we're moving on to WrestleMania 26. And this is a really weird set. This is the only one I think that I have like this. It looks like it tried to do what 23 did, but it's cardboard. So, hold on. It's got... Goofy. It's got like a cardboard. It's a box. And then the actual disc, the DVD set, pops up out of the top of that. But I don't know how many of you guys are like that or if you have the Blu Ray, but that's WrestleMania 26. Then you move it on to the worst WrestleMania I've ever seen, with WrestleMania 27. Now WrestleMania 27 through 31, I never watched all the way through until this year, like a couple weekends ago. If you follow me on Twitter, you know that. At JTwoH, JAYTWOH, on Twitter. I was doing my viewing for the night, blah, 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 and tweeted about these. WrestleMania 27, it's not like it was, it just didn't feel like a WrestleMania. It felt like a big pay-per-view. They had 2 title matches, no title changes, and it was just an all-around teaser for this match. This match was good, it was the best of the pay-per-view. But it was just a big teaser. It was like a go-home show for a whole year. But that leads us to WrestleMania 28, which was a better match between these two and the original match between those two. So, 28 was great. CM Punk and Jericho was great. I really liked this WrestleMania. But I can't tell, because I've only seen it once, I can't tell if I like 28 or 29 better. 29 I like Undertaker and Punk. And I liked Triple H, Brock Lesnar. Some of the matches are weird, like Show, Orton, and Sheamus versus The Shield. And then, of course, Rock and Cena was a good match there. WrestleMania 29 there. And then moving it on to WrestleMania 30, which I think of 27, 28, 29... 30 and 31, this would probably be my favorite of those. First of all, I love the look of the DVD with the purple and the gold. The logo is amazing. I love the cast of characters. It's a very odd cast of characters. And just the DVD looks sweet. Hulk Hogan on the side. This is a great event, man. The streak gets broken. I'm a huge Undertaker fan, but it was just the reaction it got was crazy, and you can't do anything after it. I don't agree with Bray Wyatt losing, but it's Bray Wyatt versus Cena was still watchable, and you got Hulk Hogan and Rock and Austin in the same ring, and Bryan's moment, and it was good. I really liked WrestleMania 30. And then moving it on to the Blu Ray version of WrestleMania 31. The first Blu Ray I ever bought. First WWE Blu Ray I ever bought. This says 31 on the side. But doesn't on here. That's so weird. But this was good. I really liked this WrestleMania too. This was the WrestleMania that got me back into watching them. I think I watched this the night after, either on the network or something. And I watched bits and pieces of it, and then recently I watched it all the way through. But this has the best WrestleMania ending of all time with Seth Rollins. Nothing will ever beat that for me. That was just, I could watch that match over and over and over and over again. It was so crazy. And then we get a WrestleMania 32, which you guys have seen before on the channel. It's the Steelbook, the Blu Ray here for WrestleMania 32. This was, again, one of my favorite WrestleManias. For a weirder reason, the match card was alright. The ending was, whatever. But this is the first one my wife and I watched all the way through. She took the day off and we watched it all together. It was a great time, man. I couldn't tell you how fun it was. WrestleMania 32 there. Now I got two other sets, almost like compilations, but they're WrestleMania related. The first one being The True Story of WrestleMania. No, I did not pay that price. I think I got it for $4 on Amazon. I bought this the other day, popped it in that night. I really liked how in depth they went. They touched on every WrestleMania. However, I think they could have done 2 Blu-rays totally just with the documentary, and I would have loved it. Just what is it, like a 9-hour thing? 9 hours of documentary. I would have just digged it the whole time. So, but definitely good. If you haven't gotten this, check it out. Be sure to pick it up wherever you can find it. I had to buy it on Amazon, but. And then this one too, you guys have seen WrestleMania Monday. Just picked this one up. Just reviewed it. Popped it in 2 nights ago. So, dog cameo. Really enjoyed this one. Again, all the critiques for that one are in the put it, bye dog. Are in the review video. So if you want to see all those, check that out. But yeah, that is my WrestleMania collection. You got some VHSs down there at the bottom. You got DVDs, Blu Rays. It's just crazy compilations. I'm so looking forward to WrestleMania. Dog cameo. Sunday. Tonight, the Hall of Fame. I'm just excited for the Hall of Fame. I have to work Saturday morning, but after that, man, takeover and everything. This is my weekend, man. I'm so excited. Tax season's almost over. Everything's going well. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the video. Tell me what you think in the comments. Check out the podcast if you want. Not really focused on that. It's WrestleMania weekend. So get pumped, and I'll catch you later, YouTube.